Now, where did it all begin? Where did skydiving, or shall we say, parachuting begin? It began in 1940. Winston Churchill introduced parachuting to the armed forces when a small airborne assault was planned for Triango Aqueduct in Italy. This assault was so successful that the parachute brigade started and was formed. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's go back to the aircraft itself. Again, the Royal Air Force Falcons, the back tailgate is open. They're coming in now for their second time round and hoping, of course, that they can get out. So they're all on that tailgate. Toby Goodchild is looking out the rear of that tailgate forward, spotting the aircraft into the overhead of the drop zone. There are two crosses that are placed just in front of the VIP tent, and that is where the team will land. So, ladies and gentlemen, look skyward to see that Chinook helicopter, the Waka Waka as we call it. So Toby Goodchild looking out the back now. He'll be quite satisfied with the run-in of that thing, and any moment now they'll leave the aircraft in, and they've left the aircraft into port. We'll be looking round now to make sure that their parachute equipment has operated successfully, and they'll be looking to see that they can fly that canopy to the ground safely. Toby Goodchild is calling up that they've all got radios and receivers. Toby Goodchild has got a transmitter and a receiver, and he will now be calling that team into those slots of the Royal Air Force Falcons. And I now will go across to Toby, who'll be talking to his men and bringing them down here in RAF Waddington.
And rolling out of my turn, now, nice and steady. Next turn's going to be to the right, turning right, 360, now, stay upwind, 90.
There you go.
180 facing towards the hangars.
So with these three here.
This is the voice of Flight Sergeant Toby Goodchild. He's the very bottom man of that stack.
180, left 180, now. There's 90 facing back into wind, and rolling out my turn. Now stay upwind again, the next turn's going to be to the right, turning right, 180, right, 180.
Ladies and gentlemen, just look at that stack. You can see why they're the parachute jump instructors of the #1 parachute training school. That is parachuting at its very best.
180, right, 180, now. This turn may pick up, there's 90. And rolling out of my turn again with diesel on the left, now.
Toby Goodchild has over 6,500 parachute descents. One of the most advanced parachutists we have in the military today.
Now, 90, rolling out of my turn, now.
Ladies and gentlemen, you can start putting together an applause for them as they land here at RAF Waddington.
Pick up a little.
They can hear you from here.
Rolling out of my turn, now here's quite a bit of breeze here, guys, turning left on my downwind leg, left on my downwind leg, now. Turning left on my bracing over the top of the stairs, now. Target, now. And into my...
And ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome them here to RAF Waddington. Flight Sergeant Toby Goodchild from Portsmouth in Hampshire. Sergeant Jimmy O'Brien from Bury in Lancashire. Sergeant Matt Allen from Morgan. Sergeant Tony Brooks from Truro in Cornwall. Corporal Brian White from Halifax in Yorkshire. Sergeant Matt Thomas from Stockton-on-Tees in Cleveland. Sergeant Martin Peake from Liverpool. Sergeant Neil Flanagan from Burnley in Lancashire. Corporal James Bruce, the youngest of the team, from Portsmouth in Hampshire. Sergeant Mark Clayton from Norwich in Norfolk. And the last down today is Flight Lieutenant Rory Jackson from Yeovil in Somerset. Gentlemen, as we have the Chinook running in now, from left to right. And the Royal Air Force Falcons, they are just now removing their parachute equipment, making sure that all of their parachute equipment doesn't fly away. And then they'll be coming forward to give the salute today. And this salute, ladies and gentlemen, is given to every single person here today. And thank you so much for coming along and giving us the support. Ladies and gentlemen, this is coming in from the centre of London. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to present to you the Royal Air Force Falcons of the year 2010. The motto of the #1 parachute training school is knowledge dispels